the chocolates.
What the frick is that?
We got the chocolates.
Don't they do dad jokes?
We got the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Scouts, welcome back to another episode of the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Skin.
And I'm Gody.
And that's Mickus over there.
Hello.
Yeah, Mickus films at chimes in where we need him. And tonight he's also Skin, as it turns out, because Skin is not here. So he is on a plane back from South Korea as we speak, I think. So the episode will probably run essentially the same.
Well, we've started earlier.
Yeah. Skid probably lacks in the words department sometimes. You have probably arrived by accident, but definitely stay for a laugh. It's the podcast that feels like your favourite radio show, with the only difference being that it's not on the radio.
Yet.
You just have to listen here. But in a step towards potentially being on the radio, not really, it's probably a loose segue, we have confirmed doing a live show.
Yes.
We Got the Chocolates live show. That also won't be on the radio yet. But we have confirmed doing it at Brisbane, so we're going a long way. It's called a tour, but we're not leaving our home city. So
Yet.
yet. What was that thing in Russian? Yet.
Not yet.
Not
That
yet.
doesn't mean not yet.
Not yet. Yeah, so it's it will be on the 14th of December. That's the information I need to give you. I think we can probably give the venue, maybe.
Probably.
Well, tickets aren't on sale or anything yet, but we do want you to be ready for when they are. It's at the Tivoli, which is also where I first saw Taylor Swift. Interesting little...
I think I saw one of my first ever concerts there too.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was it? Do you remember?
Live, which is ironic because I saw them live.
Yeah, and it's also what we'll be doing. So they might be at our live show.
They could open for us.
They'd be going live,
Lightning crashes.
doing live show. I like it.
Is it weird that you are performing, probably not the right word, but we'll be on the same stage as Taylor Swift at different times? But
Yeah, it is weird, I think. And hoping our careers follow similar trajectory.
oh, that would be good.
That would be really nice. I think she performed on that stage when she was 17, whereas we'll be mid-30s. Well, I'll be mid-30s. So that I'd need to probably hurry up, I guess. I need my career to be like accelerated.
Quicker than Taylor Swift?
Yeah, to the level that she got to.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else? Cody, you were slightly concerned about there being a clash, in fact, with something I'd never heard of.
Well, you think I had? There's some sort of concert called
You boomers.
Is it Spilt Milk?
Yes.
And my workmates brought this up because I said I was, excited when you told me that, we'd locked in the live show.
Yeah.
I said, he's going to come. Yeah. So, no, we've got tickets to Spilt Milk.
Yes, spilt milk.
Yes.
What happens at Spilt Milk, Mickus?
Well,
It's
it's a music festival.
Great.
Yeah.
It sounds good, but it's got nothing on.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar's there, is my understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's weird.
I might actually go to that.
Yeah.
That is fair.
That's fair.
And it's also weird, though, like he's doing like the Australian tour in December. Because like if he was doing it in France, he'd obviously be doing it in Lamar.
Oh, good.
God.
So we Lamar have some issues there.
Yeah.
I think.
People might do the double. They'll go see Kendrick, then pop over to see us.
I think so. I think that's something. What we basically need from you, because of that, because we are fighting Kendrick Lamar for stage time, we are probably going to need anyone that we've ever spoken to in our life that thought that we were fractionally good people, regardless of what city or country you live in. We may need you to attend.
Yeah. Actually, yeah.
Genuinely, when tickets go on sale, we might just need you to make some plans. I mean, people come to Brisbane for Magic Round. What else is in Brisbane? The Echo. Every state has an Echo.
I
Probably
don't think
not.
anyone comes to Brisbane for the Echo.
Definitely
You
Magic
reckon?
Round. Some people might.
Yeah,
there's
it'd be
other
weird.
shows.
Nah.
I mean, I love the Echo. I've never been, obviously. But
Wonderful people, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh.
Last time I went, I was actually scared shitless. I went on a ride called the Zipper, and like my knuckles were split by the end from holding on so tight. Mum was like
Onto your zipper?
onto the zipper. Yeah, Mum had her arm across me. I think I was about 11.
Oh, right. It'd be weird if you're 30.
Yeah, it was last year. Anyway, sidetracked, but that's so basically turn it into Magic Round 2.0 and just travel up for the weekend.
Yeah.
14th of December will be the date. We've got to get some tour art and stuff. We got a few name suggestions last night. I think Better Late Than Never is a front runner. Quite like that. Cody's a real fan of it.
Yep.
We need some tour art. So if you have any ideas about that as well, hit us up. wegotthechocolates.com.au. Speaking of that website, you can leave a voice note for us there. And that's in a segment that we call Listen to the Chocs.
I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen
To the Chocs.
What were you doing? Sorry, that's my fault. No, that is my fault.
No, we know, mate. We saw it.
Sorry, Lee. I forgot you had to do something there.
Yeah.
No.
You know how much I struggle with that jingle as it is, and then you've just interrupted me.
So for those who are only listening to the audio version, just as Lee's about to crack home his line, Mickus has gone full Greg Inglis palm to the face. No.
What were you trying to say? Can you tell everyone, or is that a secret?
Well, I thought we had something else to play before, but we forgot. But maybe we didn't forget. And
Is it this thing I'm about to play right now?
I hope not.
Oh my gosh, now I'm nervous.
Oh, anyway, you go.
Okay, one of the things that we got left, voice message. No, potentially, it was actually like it's pretty awesome. It's an audio file.
Yeah, okay. This was what I was going to say. Sorry.
So you've derailed. You've derailed it, and I was already doing
I
it.
went skin back.
No. You got 5 minutes in the bin, buddy.
Yeah, that's right. We need to go for the old days where we could put Mickus on mute.
Yeah. Thanks for that, mate.
Thanks, mate. Sit this one out.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, basically what Mickus was trying to tell you is that someone, do you know his name, Mickus, actually?
Yeah.
Do you want to say it?
No, I'll say it soon. You keep going.
Okay. Someone left an email for us saying, I'm a musician in Brisbane, I believe. Hopefully he's free on the 14th of December.
Yeah.
Along with live.
The issue is he'll probably sell to more tickets than us.
It's Brad.
Yeah. So Brad, he said, what would you think of just getting like a little We Got the Chocolates jingle rendition? And Mickus wrote back to the email and said, that'd be great. And then when it gets to the podcast episode, I'll cut off Lee and then we'll make sure that we do it really well.
Get to it tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, here's what it sounds like. We're keen to get your thoughts. Build up. That's music.
Fuck yeah.
Fires me up.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Makes me want to have 8 bourbon cokes.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Punch on.
Is that what we want
A couple of Keith Urbans.
in our jingle? 'Cause I believe that's probably meant more for like the start of the episode because it says We Got the Chocolates about to begin. So it's weird to play it
Nice.
like 9 minutes in,
Unless you Mickus, obviously.
7 minutes in. But I quite rate it.
I
It
like
gets me up and about. And just the fact that someone's gone to the effort of doing that. I think that there are chockies out there that are doing that. If you're listening and you've got any great skills like that, what else could people do?
Help us sell tickets to our live show.
Edit videos. Anyone that can edit a hole-in-one video with 12 hours worth of footage, that'd be ideal.
Because I'm pretty over it.
Mickus is currently editing it.
And I'm only at 10 a.m.
Yeah, we haven't actually started yet, unfortunately. The golf day, we're at 10 a.m.
You're editing the coffees in.
Yeah, so anything like that, get in touch again. That website, wegotthechocolates.com.au. Now, another one from James.
Hey boys, this is Yanis from Pretoria, South Africa.
That's not James.
Just calling in to say that you've missed the most obvious name storm for the Bata work boots. Since they're Avenger work boots, we'd rather name them, wow, my feet aren't Thor anymore.
Straight to the stretchy. I like that. Very sorry, Yanis. Was
James.
it Yanis?
I think so.
It's Yamis, and you thought it was James, like James, but it's Yamis.
Well, it does say JANNES, and on this roadcaster, wonderful people, by the way. We also lost our mics, but we'll get back to that.
Yeah.
It does look like James. Double N looks a lot like an M.
Yeah, right.
When in this like size 8 font that Skin used to use to write the document. Remember, you used to complain about that all the time.
Fuck is that monstrosity? Yeah.
So thank you, Yanis. Appreciate that. And that's a very good name and good boots. And we
Absolutely.
posted the social boots video yesterday, actually. It's good.
Beautiful.
That was your idea, Goaty.
Yeah. I
Conceptualized.
it. There was some maybe some timing issues in regards to the
Trying to get you into the video.
There was 8 public holidays up here, and at one point it was like, okay, if we do some at 5 a.m. and then we do some just before we go to Magic Round, I think we'll get this. And we're just like, I think it's just better if I sit this one out. I reckon.
Is this potentially too hard, given that we're getting up at 3 a.m?
So if we just drive to New South Wales. Anyway.
So do you reckon some corp would let us on the field just quickly
At halftime.
At halftime.
Yeah.
We're just short on time. Anyway.
Anyway, I got this thought. This one I liked, Gertie. I'm not going to guess the name because it doesn't say it and I'll get it wrong. I think it's from Marco.
Boys, Leo from the UK here.
So close.
Regards to your families, Just wanted to get your boys' takes on the UAE women's cricket team retiring out all 10 of their batters after they'd already got 190 off 16 overs against some real shitters the other day. I personally think it's fucking brilliant. Declarations in white ball cricket could not turn me on more. No need to play all day. Get the runs, declare, get in the pub, job done. Anyway, love the pod, fellas. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, rate it so fucking highly. Yeah.
Couple of things just about the caller in general. Leo definitely needs to be a friend of the show because the phrase "real shitters" is a belt. I reckon for any team that's not going well. Actually, our next topic we're talking about a real shitter of a team from the NRL.
Oh, I thought you were going to say a real shitter of a bloke.
I know, probably that too. So Leo, that's great, and agreed. I've always thought that like a declaration in white ball would be such an alpha move.
I reckon declarations in more sport are hilarious to talk about. Like, for example, the Tigers game we're going to talk about. Like, the Storm could have declared at halftime. That's enough. Like, there's no coming back from that. Just fucking call it a day. No one gets hurt. I'll see you next week. Thank you very much.
That's actually fair. Right? That's very good. So thank you, Leo. That's magnificent by you, and a phrase that I'll be using a lot. Real shitters. So yeah, on to that. The NRL on the weekend. The West Tigers lost 64-0 to the Melbourne Storm. Generally, we won't really talk about like one particular round because it's evergreen content. There's people that are just listening from episode 1 right now, like 5 years worth of the We Got the Chocolates podcast database. So they're not really interested in what happens week to week. But that game, that is a pummeling, I think. And out of that came sort of an embarrassing dad moment for Jerome Luai. His dad, and I don't know what his age is, but typically dads aren't brilliant on social media, I don't think. It's a skill that can be acquired. How's your dad go?
I'd say awful. He's actually not too bad.
Okay.
Like, he's okay. Gets heavy into his Rabbitohs.
Yep.
Yeah.
And contributes to the discussion.
More just sort of post stuff, and then posts random stuff about his over 60s cricket side. Weird guy, hey?
That's your dad.
Yeah.
Nice. So this Martin Luai, he did an Instagram story post the Tigers copping and pantsing that said, like, I think I'm telling you guys this story for the first time. It basically just said, like, the contract. What's the word where you've got like a get out clause? Get out clause activated. And like a couple of emojis. I'm not sure what they were. Sorry, I didn't take that much notice.
Probably not eggplant. I wouldn't have.
No, they weren't eggplants emojis or like watering or anything.
Yeah.
It was just like, whatever, tick or something.
Yeah.
And just said, get out clause activated. Obviously in reference to apparently Jerome Luai, like, is on a reasonable amount of cash, but does have a get out clause if the Tigers continue to stink.
Yeah.
Like, don't make finals or something like that.
Yeah. But the interesting thing with that is the Tigers haven't been great, but they certainly haven't been as real shitters as they usually have been for the last few years. Like, they've won 3 spoons in a row. They've actually looked okay this year.
Pretty much until the weekend.
Yeah. But like Melbourne off a loss, like just before Origin, like it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
But that's not Jerome's first run in with Instagram stuff. Remember he posted that thing?
All you idiots have to go
back to work tomorrow. It's like, thanks, mate.
So maybe the apple doesn't fall far. Maybe that's where he got it from.
100%.
Because I like, well, obviously my dad would struggle to do much shouting, but certainly knowing like mum, it's just like, I don't reckon. Sometimes I don't feel like they know exactly how it's working.
Your mum's very good at sending stuff.
She's elite at sending on every platform, including emails.
Yeah.
Just the video that she's seen on TikTok, she'll send that on Instagram, obviously.
Yeah.
So she's good in that department. But like, for example, she came to South Korea with us last week, and my sister had to do the carousel post for her. So I'm just not sure. And Martin has now come out, Martin Luai, and said that his wife has banned him from social media.
Yeah, nice.
So hopefully that helps
just a
out.
good old fashioned sit in the corner.
Yeah, just sit the next one out. Like Mickus going on mute, I guess.
Am I on mute?
No, you're not. No, actually,
sorry.
I need you here because I think 64 blot seems like a big loss.
Yeah, it is. Continue.
No, but you did some research around just how big it is, I think. Or maybe you wanted to test
how big the loss is.
Yeah. So it's large. It's not the biggest loss in NRL history. Cody, do you know the biggest loss?
I remember a massive Sharks Knights type of operation.
I reckon
in the 70 range.
There was a Storm Dragons one. I think that was 70-10. That's not as big. Like,
Yeah, okay.
Australia versus like Russia or Romania or something like that. It was like 100 blot.
Yep.
Are you talking just in the NRL?
Yeah, so that was your union, hey. Was that Union?
Yeah, that might
Yeah,
have
nah,
been
they beat. I remember Wallabies beat Namibia like 170 something.
Is that
nil.
near
Anyway,
is that near Namibia? Namibia?
I can't even say Namibia.
Namibia. Anyway, not important. The biggest winning margin I could find was in 1935.
Yeah.
It was 91-6.
Nice.
Dragons over the Bulldogs. But in recent times, 2023, round 18, the Tigers beat Cowboys.
66.
No, they lost to Cowboys.
Yeah.
74. Zilch, I think. Or by 74.
That's a lot of meat pies.
I think we watched that game because before we ran the Gold Coast Marathon. What year did you say that was?
2023.
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah, we'll watch that on your couch.
Funny you say that because I looked at it and went, oh, that's a massive loss. It's weird I didn't watch that or see that or remember anything about it.
No, you did because I was sleeping on your floor without a blanket and it was freezing.
I don't think that was my house. And then in the Super League has St. Helens beat Salford 82-0.
That's keeping up with the clock, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, keeping up with the clock. That's a
cool.
Yeah.
No, I reckon some of my junior footy, Capalaba would have been beaten by Logan Brothers.
Oh yeah,
by like 90.
Yeah, right.
When I was playing,
and that was just half time.
Yeah, and I also had 100 missed tackles per game.
Give yourself a spell. I'm an AFL player now.
Stop running at me, please.
Yeah.
I also worked out that we asked on our Instagram story that just what other people's dads have done to embarrass them.
Yeah, nice.
Then it turns out Jerome's not the only one that had dads sort of caused a bit of chaos. From Frank, I was 8. He told me to thank the person operating the ATM and counting the money.
That's not embarrassing.
That's so good. I know. I really want to steal that.
Brilliant for the dad.
Yeah, for the dad.
Fucking awesome.
Genuinely embarrassing.
The poor kid said thank you.
Could you do that to Dom, or is Dom too even?
I don't go. When was the last time you went to an ATM?
Okay, well,
the golf
way to
day.
ruin the
a golf day where you guys didn't know your pin.
Yeah, true. That day we did. We couldn't have said thank you because we got no money out.
Thank you for taking my card.
What about this one? Gave a 50-metre penalty away in an under 14 games for standing too close to the players at Waterboy. I've seen that a few times. That's good. That is embarrassing. And once introduced himself to my girlfriend at the time in his underwear.
Oh, no.
We were 14.
Oh, that's disappointing.
It is rough, but
Yeah.
you should be thankful for the fact that he's wearing underwear because you may remember, I think this is the third time I've brought it up. My dad, when we had a mate over when we were young, and he just came out and greeted us, not on purpose. We were being too noisy. He tried to quiet us down, fully nude.
Yeah.
Didn't realise that Josh was over.
Yeah.
Sorry, Josh, he will be listening too. And he just stated, and Josh, that's a penis.
Yeah, that's just the old 8 o'clock out.
So underwear's not bad.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
Jody, you're going to have to stop leaning forward like
Yeah,
that.
my back's fucked. Sorry, buddy.
No, that's all right.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, you just can't see Lee when he's talking. That doesn't bother me. Still see me. Sorry, I stuffed that up. Then brought it back quite well, I thought.
Mate, I don't want you stressing tonight. You've got a big day.
Mickus, you got the
I
first
have had a big
one.
day.
You got the first one here. Ready?
Oh, do you want me to?
I can.
I'll lead in.
Are you?
No,
Okay. We haven't done.
that was on purpose.
Okay.
Sorry, you go.
We haven't done a nicknames segment for a while. You may have noticed, and that's just because we've been letting the inbox fill up with what I would deem to be the best ones. Oh, that's poor. Sorry, and therefore I've gone through them today, and I reckon found some goodies. Nicknames is a very popular segment we've done here. It's not just. It started off, I think, it's work nicknames, just things to call your lazy workers and stuff like that. Now they've got far more niche, which we personally have found funnier.
Heaps funnier.
Yeah, way
Heaps funnier.
Remember, it started with the ones like, freaking, I don't know, like flashlight or what's that light called?
Even
Where it's
like we love calling Mickus deck chair, but the deck chair one.
the deck chair one, yeah. Actually, that comes up again this episode too.
Yeah.
Daddy deck chair. But yeah, some good nicknames here where they're getting like more personal. So
Yeah.
we love the backstory to them. Mickus has got the first.
Yeah, this one was circulating on social media a fair bit. He's a dart player. His name is Tim Pussy, I want to say. And they all called him the Magnet. Oh, see,
In between us. Yeah, got it.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Oh, no, they had
Yeah,
the
I didn't
shirts
get that either.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pussy Patrol.
Patrol.
Yeah. That was in what film? That was in the
was in
first
one.
film?
First film.
But yeah,
okay.
the Pussy Magnet.
You love your
Obviously.
darts too, Goat. Is he good? The Tim Pussy?
Don't know, just don't.
He's an Aussie, I think, isn't he?
He is an
not
Aussie
sure.
from Western Australia.
Yeah.
The magnet.
I think we'll be listening.
Hey,
Obviously.
mate, he will be. And he's just got
Just
girls left, right, and centre by the sound.
unbelievable. Eh?
Oh, well, look at him go. What a guy. It's all in the name. Do you want to go second, Kate?
Not really. Oh, right. This one's from Tony Shinthai.
And leave it there.
That's it.
Nah. Nickname for former Big Brother host Gretel Clean. Squeaky. Squeaky Clean. Fucking outstanding.
That's really good. I hope she goes by that.
Oh, and she will also be listening.
Does she do anything? Is she still a Big Brother? I haven't watched. Sorry.
She's still a Big
they're
Brother.
wonderful people. She's probably unlikely to be a Big Brother.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much of Gretel.
I haven't seen Big Brother in a long time. Is that still on?
Yeah. Well, Dan Gorringe and Nick Benton were famously on it. So we've talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah. Long time ago.
A long time ago, yeah. I had one from Matt here. We once had a lady at the workplace who was able to tell you a whole life story in the span of a few minutes, a freight train of info, which makes your head hurt. We called her Desec. Her name was Annie. Annie Desec.
Annie
Annie Desec. Well done, Matt. He also says cheers, boys, at the end, which I appreciate.
Just
Yeah.
personal touches.
I can go. This one's a bit longer too, so I'll just get through that for you. From Peachy, my son has started working in the duty department in his company. They have a board with everybody's name on it, but they don't use their real names. They use nicknames.
Right.
My son's name is Oliver, and his boss asked him, "Do you prefer to be called Oliver or Ollie?" To which my son answered, "Either." So now his work nickname is Eva.
Good. Easy. Simple fucking gag. That.
Oh, I like it a lot. I had a friend whose name was Harry Brown, initials HB. His nickname became Pencil.
Pencil.
Just
Nice.
makes sense.
It does. It
Simple.
really does.
That's simple.
Write that down.
Yeah.
With my pencil.
Yeah.
With HB.
Yeah. From SJ, went to high school with a guy called that we called More Black because his nickname was Les White.
I think his real name was Les White.
Yeah. That's what I said.
No, he said his nickname. Now I don't know.
No, I said went to the guy school who we called More Black because his real name.
Yeah,
was,
you said nickname.
because his real name was Les
Yeah,
White.
that's
Yeah,
good. That
good.
is very good.
I like
Unfortunately,
that.
you ruined it.
No, that's fine.
Nah,
Sorry,
so-
Skin. Don't
You've
worry
got
about
one more anyway. Go.
Yeah,
so
this one's from Rory,
Oh, okay.
and it says Goaty.
Oh.
Anyway,
He wanted
works-
you to read this out, obviously.
Nice. He works in Tesco's, which is like a UK version
Yeah.
of Coles, Woolies. Have I got that right, Disc?
He wouldn't know.
He wouldn't know. He's
No,
a,
the
he's,
Brit-
he's
nose
a
jack
local now,
shit.
mate. Anyway, a guy I work with is a small, fat, middle-aged man who goes to Colombia, so I call him Pablo Tescobar.
Are you not happy with that one?
No, it's very good.
Does it even matter that he's small, fat?
Why?
What does Pablo actually look like? Maybe he's small and fat, so he has
slightly chubbier, mustache, dark hair.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Loves.
what does he love? Money.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Money.
one thing that he would love.
Yeah, and potentially maybe.
How would you say?
How would you say offering goods in exchange for large sums of money?
Nice.
You said it pretty
Yeah.
well. Yeah,
That was
that's-
really
yeah.
well said.
Yeah.
I've also got a ropey one that you hate, Gertie, so I didn't make you read it out. I'll read this
I
one.
never hate your ropey ones, but keep going.
You might hate this one from Haz. Know a couple of blokes with a ripper nickname set. Younger brother is called Jeremy, which became Jez, and then became Jizz.
Good. No, that's good.
That is ropey.
Second
Oh,
part.
yeah.
Oh, David.
Second part. His older brother is now known as Pre-Cum because he came first.
Like, imagine being anywhere and people are calling out to both of you. Hey, Jizz and Pre-Cum, what are you up to?
It'd be tough to explain, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Especially in like Woolworths.
Yeah, real tough. in
Imagine if,
Woolworths.
imagine if they were like lost, for example, and like their parents had to like.
Okay, I don't think their parents.
No, I think they do. Just hypothetically.
Their parents have to jump on
They
board with
have
the
to.
nickname.
They go to the front.
Yeah, it's like, I'm just looking for my two sons. Yeah, sure. What are their names? Oh,
Well, actually, they go by the nicknames.
they won't answer to Anthony and Stephen. But
You have to call them Jizz and Pre-Cum.
Yeah, one's named Jeremy, but we call him Jizz. And then the son we don't actually know his real name. The second brother is just Pre-Cum. So
Jizz just makes sense.
yeah, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah. Speaking of nicknames, I got some other emails. We got some other emails a while ago.
okay.
But I've just found them today when I was doing the research for nicknames. And this refers to how Mickus apparently on one episode not that recently, maybe fairly recently. So that could be anywhere, I guess. It just be fairly recently. It could be within the last 2 years.
Well, when did they send the email?
I wouldn't have a clue.
Exactly, probably 2 years ago.
Yeah. So apparently we asked where your daddy nickname came from, Mickus. Do you recall this? Did we ever cover this?
Yeah.
And we ended up finding the answer out.
Did we?
Yeah.
I think we did.
You named a fantasy BBL
yeah.
team Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. So we did go through this. That was what I was unsure of because we
Yeah.
got more emails about it still.
Nice.
Yeah.
From James. Hey, lads, just listen to segment 268. Oh, actually, I think I read that one while on my segue to work. Yeah, because he says, I reckon I know where Mickus' daddy nickname came from. In episode 170, Mickus mentioned that for some reason his BBL fantasy team name was Daddy's Home.
Yeah.
Still not sure why. Still makes me a bit uncomfortable, but he's my best mate. In brackets,
Yeah.
I liked his photo on Instagram one time.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. We actually caught up recently.
Who?
Me and him.
Oh, yeah,
What's
good.
his name?
Jeremy. Cheers.
You didn't catch that with
Pre-cum.
No, you got up with Jizz a bit earlier. Yeah.
But anyway, Mickus,
Yeah.
next thing to grill you on.
Oh.
How much crack is too much crack, would you say, when wearing?
Ask Pablo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's come up.
As in, I assume you're referring to my butt crack.
I am referring to your butt crack. You set the internet alight. Remember the blue or black dress thing that was going on a while ago on
Yep.
Facebook?
Yeah.
And then there was something like Kim Kardashian broke the internet at one stage with a photo shoot.
Yep.
Mickus did that for us yesterday, accidentally, when we found a spider in the office. And
He's handled it well too, by the looks of it.
Yeah, exactly. The
Jesus.
spider's still in here.
3 grown men.
Yeah, well, the spider could be in here, or it may be in Mickus' plumber's crack,
Okay.
which we haven't worked out yet. But I've never seen a story, so I've got the stats here for you. An Instagram story, 144 interactions, 67 likes, 68 replies. Now, Goaty, you're looking at me quite confused.
Mate, please, I know
That
exactly
means
what you're talking
that
about.
68 people
Uh-huh.
have seen something that they felt was worth replying
Uh-huh.
to the story. That number is higher than the amount of people that considered liking the story. And liking is quite easy. So generally the likes would be far higher than the replies. Like I'm talking like 1 to 10.
You're speaking to me like an immediate, mate. Keep going.
Sorry, mate.
And was
Yeah,
there any
sorry.
comments about the spider?
0 comments about the spider. Plenty of comments about Mickus getting the week off to a cracking start because it was posted on a Monday.
There was actually some very funny messages, but also, can I not just be at work?
I also want you. What I don't want you to do is not be yourself.
Exactly. Like, I just a man at my job who just wants to wear no shirt and just, that's how comfortable we are here.
No one actually mentioned the no shirt.
Did you have Reg Grundy's on?
I did. Yeah. I did. I absolutely did.
You
But
wanna
Sure,
give
it
that-
wasn't
you
a
want-
G-string?
You didn't want to give them a shout out, like
no, all right.
Trying to get sponsors.
No.
Victoria's Secret are wonderful people.
All right. I actually wear my pants at a very normal height. I have a high butt crack.
Do you?
Yep.
Yeah, right. I did know that about you.
I think Andy Lee also has a high butt crack.
Well-
Well, I'm talking about it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want from me?
I don't
More
want,
of your butt crack. Mate.
Honestly.
I
There was some very funny comments. What was the one? It's looking more cracked than like day 5 at the Whacker or something.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Oh,
There was some very good stuff, but
yeah, it's not the best. I also like, I should wear a shirt and I should probably pull my pants up higher when I'm in the office. But like, I don't expect security camera footage to just be put on Instagram. Also,
in that story that I was editing, you say this will be a great Instagram video.
Yeah, how convenient.
Oh, really?
How
Literally
convenient.
the end of it.
How-
So that's why I
it all
wrote it
comes
down.
out.
I wrote the timestamp
well-
down. But in all honesty, I edited that video and I did not. You'll find this hard to
No.
believe. I did not see the crack. I didn't see any crack.
You're a professional.
I just thought the spider was good.
Yeah.
The spider bit.
Yeah.
So
Spider There's no
when I
way.
started getting messages, I was like, oh, that's weird. What's happened here? And then obviously once you're aware of it, it is a lot like the equator.
Yeah.
But I was struggling to see it prior to that. I was just fixated on the arachnid.
I also did. Yeah, no, I didn't even know he posted it or edited it or posted it. And then I got a notification just being like, yeah, nice crack. And I was like, oh, that's weird. I wonder what that's about. Jesus Christ.
Did he see it as well?
He would have.
Apparently.
His dad
Embarrassing dad
Daddy.
moments.
Embarrassing dad moment. He wasn't there.
creating really high butt crack.
Oh, geez, I got that one wrong.
Halfway up his back.
What's that doing there? That's
the
scratching
butt
his neck.
Yeah.
I didn't know that butt cracks were so offensive though, and like this is where I
they're
wanted
not.
to take this conversation.
No, they're not.
I think this will sound weird, but I'm going to back it in. Mickus has a nice butt crack.
Okay.
Like in terms of like. If I can understand them being very offensive, like the old school plumbers crack, like when they're
bit
hairy and
saggy
like
and-
say,
yeah,
like
yeah.
that's fine. There's something about guys that live on the Gold Coast and having like
the
that
tan.
bleached blonde hair look featuring tan. Not a bad butt crack. If
Yeah.
you're going to see one on the internet, I think there should have been more messages thanking us.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
Do you think so? Like you don't have it's not hairy or like it wasn't remotely offensive to me. I thought it was art.
Where do you get your Veet from?
Is there any maintenance involved
No,
in that?
I'm just not that hairy.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
just pure. That's just
Well, your
how-
lip's quite hairy.
my upper lip.
Your upper lip.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. Just I don't have much hair on the butt.
yeah, nice.
Exactly.
Like, just
but that's
as
what
in-
I'm saying. I
like,
think
I
if
don't-
you've got it flaunted in a way.
What do you reckon skins look like?
Oh, mate, yeah.
Not
So if it
like
was
mine.
skins, but yeah. But
You wouldn't have
skin-
seen the crack.
Yeah, skin, I don't reckon it'd be unleashing his butt crack.
Doesn't need a cushion.
Oh, this is the worst segment.
No, it's not,
but
it's fine.
Anyway, sorry about that. Or not sorry. I don't know. Depends on how you feel about it.
We've got a game. Jingle. Do, 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 do. Anyway,
What
no,
could
this.
you do for Guess Who jingle?
Who are you?
are you?
By the Who.
Have we used that before? Someone
know.
probably has.
Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. This is celebrity Guess Who.
Correct.
So essentially, what's happening in this game? And it's only two of us tonight. This is going to be good.
Yeah, there's three of us.
Yeah, but there's no way for old mate over here to get some points when he's not here.
Oh, you probably still find a way.
Yeah, absolutely. Some frequent flyer points, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, true.
So we are going to.
Sorry.
All right, Mickus.
So what's going to happen here? I've got a celebrity in my mind. You guys have got 5 guesses each.
Who is
right?
it?
Oh, the answer is Mickus will get it wrong.
How do I spell that?
So you guys have got 5 guesses each. These are yes or no questions that you're going to ask me.
Yep.
All right, and I'm going to respond yes or no
Yeah.
by a process of deduction and elimination. You guys are both going to come up with a guess. All righty. So we've swung it a little bit differently because there's no skin here tonight. All righty. If one of you get it right, you obviously get the point. If both of you get it right, you both get a point. If none of you get it right, I get a point.
Okay.
Is this going to be a person we've heard of?
Yes.
Is that your first question?
No, I hope not.
Yeah, that's one.
No,
The answer's yes.
no.
Yeah, like 100%. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Can I ask the first question then?
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Okay. Are they a sporting athlete?
Yes.
Oh, that ruins my first question. All right, so
Okay.
it's a sporting athlete. You're probably going to have to cut out some time here. Are they from a sport that, hold on.
This will work really well. Biggest ask all the same questions I asked.
Is it from a sport
He just
that
reworded.
plays?
Are they a sport that we watch?
Is it from a sport that has athletes?
No, go, Mickus.
No,
That was a
wait,
good
no,
question.
you
That was a
mate.
good question.
Was it? Oh, yeah,
no
what was I going to ask?
clue. I don't know.
No, is it a sport that you've played, like, or Lee have played for a club?
Are you trying to say, is it cricket?
Yeah, but I didn't want to say that specifically. Well, it could be AFL. That's why I threw you in there as well.
Ah, nice.
So, like, like,
Yeah, okay.
How do I say this? I haven't.
Oh,
as in, but, like, Lee has.
Maybe. I'm actually not sure.
Oh, okay. So
yes.
it's not cricket or AFL.
that's troubling. Are they Australian?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good question.
Right down.
Thank
We
you.
do how many questions you've done. So yeah.
Right.
I've done 2.
Yeah.
Sport, Australian.
A sport, and they're from a sport. We don't know what. And they're Australian.
Yeah.
Can I
Okay, this
guess?
is good.
Is it Tim Pussy? No, that's not my guess.
Okay.
I think this could male.
Yes.
Was that a question, or are you just saying you need to check your PO box?
Straight post.
Yeah, okay. Have they won a major award?
No.
Okay, that's annoying.
Like nothing. Like maybe, but not major, not newsworthy.
He hasn't played this sport, which is literally could be any but golf or cricket.
Bad question.
Could be rugby league.
No, but you've already said when you played for Capella.
Yeah, but I don't know if
against-
Cody would have known that.
Well, you knew it when he. Oh no.
It looks like we've got him.
Oh no.
I don't think
Have we
he
got
knew
him?
I played rugby league.
I said I hadn't played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
Were you going to say, are they still alive? That's not a bad question.
Nah, I was gonna actually never. I wasn't gonna ask that. Are they in like a? Is it a team sport or like a solo?
What are you asking me? It's a yes or no question.
Well, it's a yes or no. So it doesn't really. Okay.
So is it a
team
team
sport?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a team sport.
Are they still alive? That's my fourth question.
Yes. I don't think you guys have gone well enough here. I think there's been a lot
I
of
think we're
dilly-dallying
sucking.
around the points.
I think we're sucking.
Yeah.
We still don't know what sport it's from, so that really hurts. And we've got one question left. And you've got 2 questions left. Do we need to have a pop with just like
A sport.
a sport?
I'm.
Are you going to ask the rugby league one?
What? Well, no, that can't be a question because I feel like he should have chimed in and said something since then if it was rugby league. because-
I'll throw it. It's rugby league.
I felt
See?
like it was rugby league.
See?
Yeah.
And you should have known because he said
I
earlier in the
did,
episode.
but like you said, like at a semi-decent level. I don't fucking know. What
No,
it
I
was.
said, didn't I say
I
club?
played under 12s and under 18s. I had a 6-year game.
I
in the
did,
middle.
yeah.
Pretty good player.
Yeah,
All right, well,
Yeah.
rugby league. Okay.
Okay.
They're still alive. Wait, did we ask you they currently playing?
No, that's,
that's
a good
not a yes or
question.
no
though.
question, though.
Yeah, are they currently playing?
What,
Yes.
how's that not?
Oh, I thought you said who they're currently playing, like as in what team they're playing for.
Oh, yeah. What team are they currently playing for? Are they currently playing?
Yes, but I think he's a dilly-dallying.
Oh, no. No, that's
that could be that narrows it down so much.
Okay.
But obviously I won't get it.
Can someone get the ladder up for me? Because this question could be good.
Wait, so they are playing.
They are playing.
Okay.
Are they, Cody, do you have the ladder in front of you?
I can get it up for you.
Are they-
and the ladder as well.
Are they currently in a top 4 team?
Oh, I sincerely doubt it.
Damn it. That didn't help at all. Oh, we've dilly-dallied here. We've sucked.
Is that?
That's my 5.
And then I've got one more.
You've got one more. Well,
Can I ask? Should I ask if that? Well, I feel like I'm just reading a question by my teammate here.
yeah,
We're
that's
teammates.
fine. Yeah.
Teammates until you have to guess individually.
Yeah,
Should-
until
yeah, but then
Yeah.
if one of us gets it, we.
No, if one of us gets it, you get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. So you just can run the questions by yourself, but you got to come up with your own guess.
Should I ask if they're in the bottom 4? I mean, you kind of gave it away by the way you responded that they are.
But I think that just means they may be a Rabbitohs guy. Or has he got a Titans guy?
There's so many people it could be,
There's so many.
and so they've never won.
We said
They've never won a
an
premiership.
award.
They've never won.
I don't even know if they're good.
Can't be Jerome Luai.
Could be.
What can't be?
It can't be.
Well, he's won. Like,
He's won a premiership.
yeah, that counts. I would imagine.
That's a major award, yeah, true. Oh, this is annoying. I'm back in my guessing. But you still ask your last question, Mickus.
I don't know any more questions to ask. Do they play for the Titans?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you asked that question. Okay.
So they're currently playing. Oh,
It's so we're just basically choosing a Titans player. That's all we've got to.
I just feel like there's so many it could be. Obviously,
But there's actually only one it could be. I would love to have one more question right now.
Show me what you got. Not you.
there's 2 that I want to write down right now.
Okay.
If you write down 2, you'll get them wrong.
Yeah.
Can I write down? Yeah.
I'm excited. I
Oh,
like
I
this
wish
game. I just wish we were better with the questions there. We've hummed a bit.
Can we have one more question?
Nah, it's fine.
Reveal.
You ready? My reveal is Tino Fatsui Mali Ali.
That is so unlucky. It's AJ Bridges.
Oh my god, that was the second one. Yeah. Frick.
That was my other one.
You just need to get there a bit early. I reckon you would have got
What
it.
could we have done to make that quicker, do you think?
You
Feedback.
dicked around the first few questions up here, I reckon.
When I asked if he was an athlete and Mickus said, does he play sport?
Yeah.
No. That was literally my other guess.
Yeah, I had AJ freaking.
I would have gone the team sport next question.
Yeah, that was a good question.
Yeah,
I think like alive is good
Yeah.
because you could have done like a legend or whatever.
How I would have phrased it, does he currently play team sport? Because then you
Okay.
got 2 questions in one, don't you?
Wow, smart.
Yeah.
Really smart. Well done, Cody.
And
Good
I
to,
was always going to go the Titans for you because you're a big Titans guy.
Yeah.
But if
he
you
is.
said, does he currently play a team sport? You can just say no, and then I don't know which one.
Then you don't know if
as
he's
in,
alive
Sorry, no,
or-
but like,
Yeah.
yeah,
'cause
you
he
don't
could
know
be
which one's
retired
which.
but alive.
That
Yeah.
is true. Good point.
My next question was going to be, will I be able to spell his last name?
That's what I also was going to
The
say.
answer is still no.
Brimson.
AJ.
Smith.
Cody, you have just retaken the lead in the Joe Daddy
Excellent
leaderboard.
work. You guys were so close then.
The Joe Daddy. Considering we asked probably 2 questions we didn't need to, we could have done a lot better. We've actually got quite close. in the end.
Do you reckon, because we normally do that game with 3 guesses with 3 people, do you reckon you would have got it with skin here?
We'd have to do less because otherwise the game would go for too long though. So we would have had to do
especially
like
with old
3
mate over
questions
Also,
only.
oh, true. And Skin.
I don't think
Does
Skin
Skin
would
even know
help.
any of the Titans players?
I would have gone that guy. if Skim was here.
He would
Who would you have gone?
Isaac Newton, probably.
Yeah. I was like Putin.
On my boots.
Work Booten. So Joe Daddy, you were out to 14, Skin
nice.
13, Lee 5, Mickus 4.
Can I
but
ask a question that we should probably ask for off air?
Yeah.
So with the live show, are we presenting the Joe Daddy at the live show, or are we having a separate awards dinner?
Yeah, that's meant to be separate.
It's not the worst idea.
We could do a collab. Between
I
both
think it's
events.
more likely.
No, I really feel like we should do something else though before then.
Like a
But we
prank
for the
just
Joe Daddies.
also don't do things on time.
That's the well, we could collab next year.
Yeah.
So when we do the live show, next year because we won't do it this year.
Yeah, obviously you're not an idiot.
You're in for an X. Yes. Someone will read it next. Yeah. Well, hopefully it's a good one. Nah, internet.
Can I just say, sorry, I cannot wait to perform that live at the live show.
That's true. That'll be hard to redo because we were on a heater that day. We were in form. But I think we'll nail it, obviously.
Yeah.
Have a lot of practices.
I always forget the last bit.
Yeah.
It's pretty random, this tweet. I don't even know who it's from. It's just I screenshotted it by Danked You Nasty. Anyway, it was Disco's burner account.
Jeez.
Anyway, kind of scary for 2015 because 2 + 0 + 1 + 8 + 5 is 8, which is the exact number of nipples Hitler would have had if he had 6 more nipples.
That is so rare.
So random.
How have you found that?
I don't know.
Okay.
And then someone was commented, "That's not where I thought this was going to go."
No. I thought it was going to be like a maths related.
Yep. Well, it is. It's
Yeah. It is. It's a fact, I guess.
It's more of a get fact.
It's more of a get fact.
That Hitler had 2 nipples. I've got more than 2 nipples.
What? You've told us that before, I think.
I got a third nipple.
Show me.
No, he's done this before. This is deja vu.
Is that an actual nipple?
Yeah.
Well, Mickus has got one butt crack.
I reckon my nipple's got more hair on it.
It's just the longitude and latitude line.
How long do you reckon your butt crack is?
It'd be pushing a meter. You're a tall guy. You'd be what, close to 2 meters tall?
What's longer, your butt crack or your
Oh, definitely butt crack.
Yeah, butt crack, obviously. Wait, is this a serious question?
Yeah, mate. When have we ever done anything that mucks around on
Honestly,
this podcast?
this is borderline university.
Okay.
It's just people.
Sorry,
Go.
we need to actually work out if I do actually have a high butt crack because I just have told people that for years. But
How are we possibly going to work that out?
well,
Do we just measure it against other people's?
no, we find out
Can
the
you-
average
can
butt
you,
crack.
Can you go butt to butt with disco? Just have it.
Oh, that's isn't it? Haven't we talked about that on Fictionary before? Is the Urban Dictionary game? It was called a moon landing.
You and disco just have a quick moon landing on a Tuesday night.
What was it again?
What's going on over there? Is that Apollo 13? That's a moon landing.
Oh, that's a bloody Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, anyway, I might measure it and see if it's long. The butt crack.
Neil Butts long.
That's your nickname, Neil Buttlong.
Rightio. That's another We Got the Chocolates podcast complete. We'd love you to get in contact with us at We Got the Chocolates, wherever you are on social media, or the website, wegotthechocolates.com.au. Skin normally leaves some homework. He's not here, so I'm panicking here. I think... Oh, sorry.
Do you want me to give some?
Yeah, what do you got?
If any video editors want to come in and just sit on Mickus' lap and help him with the golf video editing, I reckon.
Or not even help.
Yeah.
Great. That's
Yeah.
good homework.
Happy with that?
Like, very happy with that.
Or
I was
maybe
gonna say that.
Even
Yeah.
just send like us just like some encouragement to get it done.
That's a good idea.
You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
like just keep going, guys. You guys are going really well.
Yeah, like
And
if
then
we had
what-
as many people message encouragement as what message about the plumber's crack being on
Yeah.
display, we'd have lovely work culture.
And then I reckon once you've done that, then like same sort of thing. Keep patting people on the butt crack, and then we'll get the Japan video started as well.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do that. While you're in here, you may as well just do that one too.
Yeah.
Excellent. Remember to get out and have a chinwag with a few of your mates this week. If you're doing that, you're absolutely getting the chocolates. We'll speak to you again this time next week. And as always, good luck in the future. And that stumps. Love you.